Welcome in, curious crafters, to the 1 hour Saturday Spotlight. Today, we will be highlighting Life of a Millwife. Any questions seen within the chat at any point will be saved and asked at the end when Kelly's 1 hour interview with myself is complete. Now, Kelly, I see you down there. And I love the fact that you're in blue. I could kiss you all over just for that. Please try and ignore the chat as best you can. I'll begin the countdown clock shortly after you come up. Now, when you're ready, give me a thumbs up and we'll see what we can do. There's a thumb. She's looking a bit nervous. Here goes. Welcome!
Hello. Thank you for having me.
That's okay. Thank you very much for being a willing volunteer. Thank you. Right, we are going to be doing a 1 hour countdown. As soon as you're ready, we will begin.
Sure.
Are you ready? She's off. She's going. Okay, here goes. How old were you when you first learnt this particular craft? Don't worry, we will get into what it is. Don't worry.
I think probably I've been doing it all my life. Yeah, at different stages. Mm-hmm. I was probably in my 30s when I really got into it.
Oh, so it kind of you got the bug in your 30s and it was like, that's it. This is it now.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Uh-huh.
So did anyone in particular actually teach you, or was it things that you picked up, or did you do it with friends, or how did you come about actually getting on with it?
I have my mom's passed. I had a very creative mom and sister. So we've all just been in crafting.
Crafty genes. Yeah. I wonder what they were made of. So where do you tend to get most of your materials? Is there a particular shop? Is it online? Do you go bargain hunting, or do you hear of something and go, yeah, right, I'm going there, I've got to get that?
It depends on the product. Without giving anything away, one of my products.
Give away, girl.
You want me to tell the craft?
Go for it.
Okay, so I do paper crafting, and when it comes to my dies and my stamps, I'm gonna say probably 90% of them come from AliExpress app.
It's the first person I've heard say that. Well done, you. Again, I would clap, but you know the situation. Carry on.
I'm telling you. Would you like to see some of my collection?
I dread to think, Kelly. Go for it. She's off. Oh my gosh.
This is just dies.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I'm sure that my husband could agree. I probably get a new die or dies in at least a few times a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy heck. Gotta love AliExpress. Woohoo. Okay. When you are doing your craft, do you go with any patterns or plans, etc., or do you just go, do you know what, I've got an idea, I'm going to go for it?
I actually get most of my ideas, I call them the bones of the project. Mm-hmm. I get most of my ideas from a certain YouTube channel.
Are we going to mention this YouTube channel so we can put it in the description below for people?
I would love to, because she's fascinating.
Go.
It's called Mixed Up Crafts.
Mixed Up Crafts. Okie dokie.
The lady's name is Sam, and she's from your neck of the woods.
Good girl. See, we're the best over here. We're the best.
I've never visited over there, and I would love to.
Yeah, that's a completely different topic. Okay, so for those that want to check out Mixed Up Crafts, if you're watching the replay, or even if you're watching right now, I will put it in the description down below within an hour of this live ending. So if you want to go check that out and tell them Miss Kelly sent you, you go for it. Sorry, Kelly. Had to do the advert.
She actually has a Facebook page as well, if you want to put that link. I
won't put the Facebook link in, but if they go to her page, I'm sure it'll be on her about, so they can.
It is, and she loves when you do one of her projects for you to post. Yeah.
I know somebody else like that over a completely different neck of the woods, and she's exactly the same. Facebook group, show me what you've done with me showing you this, and absolutely love it. I wouldn't want anyone to do my stuff because it's like bin bag worthy, and that's about as far as it goes. But we'll stick her down below.
Perfect.
When this is done, or at least that's the first one we'll stick down below. With regard to the YouTube, what actually inspired you to start this channel? What got you going, thinking, do you know what, I'm going to grab that, I'm going to give it a go?
I had started watching some homesteaders, actually, and became friends with a couple of homesteaders, very good friends to this day, still like best friends. And they kept saying to me, like, you've got so much to offer. You've got so much to offer. Come on, make videos. Originally, my channel started out, hence the name Life of a Millwife, because Kevin is in the military. It originally started out that I was going to maybe interview other military wives and things like that. That just didn't pan out. So then I was like, you know what? Let's do this as in a day in the life of me. And my biggest thing is crafting.
The bug, the crafting bug that's in the genes. Remember that. It's in our genes. That's both clothing wise and internally, I'm sure. So it was literally watching the homesteaders. Was it a particular homesteader that kind of gave you a push or a gentle little nudge in one way or another?
My best friend, her name is Country Girl. And
is this another one I'm going to put down below?
Sure. Now it is spelled COUNTREEGIRL.
GRAL?
GIRL. But it's two
Got
E's.
it.
Yeah, it's two E's instead of the Y.
Got it. Okay. So she's going to be down below too. You're doing well with your advertising, aren't you? Only just started. Well done. Okay, so we've got a paper crafter, we've got a homesteader, and we've got Miss Kelly right in front of us, who's eager to tell us a little bit more. So I better give her a question. Kelly, how long does it take you to make a typical project?
Well, I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to the projects. And so if it's not turning out the way that I want it, I ditch it and start again.
That's understandable. Yeah.
So, if it's a card, maybe an hour. If it's something like, would you like me to pull something up?
Yeah, sure. Let's make you big, girl. Let's make you big.
If it's something like this, which is a storage unit. Now they take a little longer. And I do have a series of these.
Oh my gosh, she's got a whole street.
I do. Here's one for us. Look at what my pizzeria is called.
Crafters Pizza. I love them. That is such a lovely idea. Where did you get the idea for them from?
That the storage unit itself came from Mixed Up Crafts.
Oh, down below,
Yeah.
down below.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now hers was, I think she, if I remember correctly, hers was a she shed.
Yep.
So like a garden shed.
Yep.
And then I just decided that I was going to, I've actually got ideas for a gas station and a hospital and like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. She's going to have a whole town by the time she's finished.
Yeah. Well, I thought they would look nice on the back of my craft table. I'm in the dining room right now, but on the back of my craft table all lined up, and I could have like scissors and tape, and so that was my plan.
Each building has a use. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Like it. Okay. Is with regard to your paper craft, are you known for any particular technique or style, or how would you describe your personal style when it comes to this?
Bling.
Bling. I like
Yeah.
my magpie heart.
I'm really into the glitter glue and Nouveau drops and that kind of.
Gotta love a Nouveau drop.
Yeah.
Drops. Is she going to go? Oh,
Well,
thought we were going to go big again. Are we going big again? She's going to show all the Nouveau drops now. Oh, heck. Oh, heck.
This box is only half of my like glitter glues and Nouveaux, and yeah, it's
oh my heck, look how packed that is.
that's only half.
Kelly, my gold. Oh my gold. Yes. Wow. And I'm literally staring at my collection of Nouveau drops now, and I'm looking at them. Before I was thinking, oh, got quite a few there. Now I'm going, oh, how pitiful is my collection? Thanks for that.
The Nouveau drops are expensive. So I have some that I get on sale or whatever, but that's why I tend to go towards like this sticklers and the glitter glues and stuff, because they can do the same thing, just in a cheaper way.
She's a bargain hunter. It's all good. We like bargain hunters around here, Kelly. Yes, you're allowed. You are allowed. We do like a bargain hunt, because people that are living on a budget, or they're struggling, they want to keep the craft going, but money's tight, especially right now. So looking for bargains, heck yeah.
Now I have heard, like over here, we have charity shops. We call them thrift stores. And I get a lot of fun things and things that you wouldn't think of to use, or because I think outside of the box.
Ooh.
And so I get a lot of craft supplies at thrift stores and stuff. And yeah, like I have found some really fun things.
Well, let's extend on what you've just said, because I know it's in the questions anyway, so we may as well get it over and done with now. Let us know about a time that you have thought out of the box. What did it involve?
I remember this project. It was so much fun. It was a couple of years ago, and I belonged to a Facebook crafting group called Canadian Paper and Crafting Swappers. And so we do projects and then we swap them amongst just Canadians. So postage is a little bit not so bad. The one project we had to do was a stuffed envelope. and it was for Father's Day.
Oh.
And so I made it, I'm trying to remember if it was 2 or 3 pockets deep. And it was quite large, maybe 8 inches high. Like, it was quite large. And so on one side I did fishing, and on the other side I did hunting. And I went into the hardware department at our dollar store.
Right.
And I got fishing line and fishing lures and things like that.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. She went all technical with it.
My girlfriend was with me, and she said, "What are you going into the hardware department for?" And I'm like, "You just hold on. You'll see."
When you're a true crafter, it's amazing how many materials you can find where.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really thinking something is something else. It's a great mind to have sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay. With regard to YouTube, what was the very first video that you did?
I am trying to remember.
Can you guys hear her cogs clunking? They're going round. Honestly, they're going round. But maybe she needs some oiling.
Oh my word, it's been a while. Kevin, can you look that up for me?
You cheater!
Are you talking to me?
Could you look up what my first crafting video was?
I can.
Kevin's gonna look it up.
Thank you. Isn't it handy having a little helper? I tell you what, while he's doing that, let's do another quick question. What do you like most about your paper crafting?
It's therapy.
In what sense?
I can zone out and be in my happy place.
Mm-hmm.
And just forget about the things that are going on around me. And most of my projects, I keep very little for myself. So the fact that I'm making this and giving it away, can I show you something I'm giving away like this week?
Can you show it on camera? Does the person know what it is?
I won't mention her name.
Okie dokie. Right. A secret project for a secret person.
So I have a friend that has a little girl. She lives in another province of Canada. So I am mailing this project. And so I made this little girl. And I made the playground.
Oh my gosh. Look, there's a rainbow. There's a lot of bling in there. And I see what you mean about the bling.
And right here, there's Velcro. So it actually folds up to a 6x6.
How cool is that? I was just wondering how you'd post it.
Yeah.
You've just shown how you're gonna do it. I love it.
So and I know I'll see the little girl's face when she opens this, and that's what my crafting means to me. Yeah.
Oh, well done, you. Well done. Mr. Kevin, how are you getting on over there?
Did you find it?
I'm looking for it.
Okay, we'll do another question then. Okay, we'll come back to you, Kevin. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe you want to dock some wages over there. Next question then. Can you describe to everybody in here what your entire channel is about? Because not everybody knows who you are, what your channel is. So sell it, girl. Sell it. Describe your channel.
All right. So once or twice a week at least, sometimes more, depending, I really try to do a craft. But we also cook on there. And so, you got to come and see all our good food. One thing that we're known for is our Canadian goodie boxes.
Oh, what's the Canadian goodie box?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And so, as a matter of fact, tonight,
show me,
and
show me, show me.
tonight and tomorrow night, you have to come and see our videos in the next couple of days, because we hit our 1,000 subscribers. So we're doing a giveaway. And so you really got to come over and see these videos in the next couple of days. We are giving away one of our Canadian goodie boxes. I don't want to show you what's in them because that's going to be on the video. So you'll have to come and see that.
She's doing good. She's seen this before.
So, yes. So, but I'll what we do with the Canadian goodie boxes is we put 2 or 3 memorabilia type things, maybe a hat or a keychain, that kind of thing. Then we fill the box with Canadian goodies that you can't get in the United States. And the reason it started that way is because I had a couple of friends in the States that were like, oh, I want to try that. I want to try that. So then we started that. Unfortunately, it's only feasible to be able to ship them in Canada and the United States. And mind you, if anybody's willing to pay for the shipping, I'd be willing to ship it anywhere. Just saying. Just saying.
My tears are retracting as we speak. Okay, so there's the Canadian box. Yeah, go for it, Kevin.
It was
so the first video was card making, and it was her and Dorothy on May 11th, 2018.
May the 11th, 2018, and it was the joint effort with Kelly and Dorothy together at the table.
Yeah, it's not a huge video. It's only about 2.5 minutes, but I guess you can say that's when Kelly kind of started to put in her craft making on YouTube. Perfect.
Thank you very much, apprentice. Maybe we won't dock your wages after all. You did good. Well done. Thank you for that. Thank you.
If you dock my wages, then you're taking money away from her crafting.
It wasn't me doing the wages. Quick. So what else happens on your channel?
So Thursdays is Cooking with Kevin. So he does a cooking show on Thursdays.
You don't actually cook Kevin, right?
Oh, he is an amazing cook.
Yeah, but you don't cook him.
Oh,
she roasts me sometimes.
Well, there you go. That's understandable. Okay.
And Saturdays, which when we're done here, we will be vlogging. Saturdays are our outing days. We used to do Saturday adventures, which will return. However, because of the world the way it is, we can't travel. So our Saturday adventures have become a Saturday vlog where we get our groceries and show you what we've got, hang out, show you what we're having for dinner, chatting, telling you what we've done during the week, that kind of, just having fun with you. So, and Fridays, just a week ago yesterday, we started reading with Dorothy. My best friend Dorothy, who we craft all the time because of the world stuff going on and not being able to get out as often to be able to vlog and stuff. She has offered to do a reading with Dorothy. So she's got a chapter book. Yesterday, chapter 2 came out. And so every Friday, you'll hear a chapter of the series that she's reading.
You've missed one little bit, which I'm surprised you've missed.
What's that?
What about your little hauls? You did a haul video.
Oh, yes. We do haul videos. Yes, we do. Our groceries, our crafting. Matter of fact, We are going to have actually like 3 videos coming out in the next few days. Today we're going to be doing our vlogging of shopping and stuff. We're going to be doing our announcement video of the goodie box giveaway and a vlog, because I intend to go to our dollar store today. So I'm sure that it's going to be too much to put into the vlog. So it'll be a separate haul.
I'm feeling sorry for Kevin's pockets already.
He went.
Okay. Why do you feel it's important to keep the papercraft tradition going?
You know, I love seeing people's creativity. So let's get away from, here I am on screen, but let's get away from the screens and let's get creative and bring these, like my kids, they all craft. I have 3 biological daughters, and we also raised 3 foster daughters, but my kids all craft. And my oldest daughter, who has an 11-year-old son, she's gotten him crafting. Now he does more like little bird houses and that kind of stuff. But I just really want kids to get away from the screen and enjoy creating.
Imagination is a wonderful thing, especially when it's expressed.
Absolutely.
I love the fact that the genes are continuing. Love it. Is there anything in particular that you really don't like about paper crafting?
No. There is
not one.
I'm sorry, but I have a little boy that's trying to say hello.
Oh, we got a fuzz bucket.
Okay.
You have to get in on the action at some point.
Every video. Every video. Oh, yes.
That's probably how she's got monetized, you know. It's always fur babies that do it.
Because he's sitting right here. Can you see him hitting?
I can see the tail going and the jumping. Oh, he's so eager. So eager.
Get up on
Cindy in the chat, I'm so with you. I'm just going to say that really quick, and I shouldn't, but Cindy, the crocheter A, says, I don't
here in my home city.
She says she doesn't like fussy cutting. Nor do I. See?
I love fussy cutting.
You're weird. Okay, that's probably why you're here. I only bring the weird people in because
this little container is.
Oh, wait. Let me make you large. Shut it. Let me make you large, and then you can open it. Hang on. Lost me mouse. There you go.
I made this little box, and these are all things that I've stamped and fussy cutted.
Oh, you're so strange. But I'm so noticing some stamps that I have that I'm like, oh, I got that. Oh, I got that one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to sit there fussy cutting them out, but I've got them.
Oh, yeah.
Rather you than me, Kelly. Okay. Bear with me 1 second. Can you quickly move somewhere? Quick. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. I had a cat stuck in between me and the mouse. Sorry. Okay. What would you say is your favorite medium to work with?
Glitter glue and
glitter glue.
I can do lots of fun things with them.
Again, I'm feeling sorry for Kevin right now. I can only imagine. I already know the answer to this, but you can expand on it. Have you ever taught others how to paper craft, and why?
I have. Well, of course, my own kids, as well as Dorothy, my girlfriend Dorothy. Now, she did a little bit of card making kind of thing, but not a whole lot. And so I've been teaching her over time, and I brought some ladies from our church and said, hey, let's do a crafting day. And one lady I remember in particular, I taught her how to make a pocket letter. And so that was a lot of fun. And again, it's just spreading that creativity and letting people just expand.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Well done for having the patience as well, because you do need the patience for it. Okay.
I have patience.
I so wish I did. What would you say? How do you judge? That's better wording. How do you judge if a piece is finished? When is the point where you go, okay, enough's enough. I'm done now. I'm putting everything down. It's done. When do you get to that point? How do you judge it?
I don't know that I ever do, honestly. Like, for instance, this here that that I just showed you.
Mm-hmm.
I had everything done except for this piece. And I just kept looking at it. And even now I'm thinking, oh, I could have put bunting up there. Or I could, yeah.
Stop it. She's so going, do you know what? I probably will. When this is finished, before I go to the tree, I'll just do that one little bit.
Yeah. So I think sometimes I just have to say enough.
But it's the difficult thing to do.
It is. It is.
Right. I'm going to pause the countdown timer just for a moment. We are halfway through, guys. Anybody in the chat who has given a question over, it has been seen, it has been saved, and it will be asked as soon as I've finished with my ramblings. Please throw in the questions, throw in the compliments. They will all be given over to Kelly. But while you're here, if there are any creators in here that would like to be in the spotlight, send me over an email. We'll see what we can do. It doesn't matter what your craft is. Get over here. Right, Kelly, shall we restart the timer?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go. Ta-da. Kelly, what is your crafting strength?
My crafting strength. Working outside of the box. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, I think that I can envision things outside of what they normally just would be used for.
Well done. I like that answer. I like that. It's imaginative. Okay. I have an answer for this next one for you, but we'll see what you come up with. What's your weakness?
Knowing when to stop and knowing when to be satisfied.
Knowing when to put it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
I tend to sit here and do the project. For instance, last night making that one, and I had it. I call it going to my office when I need a break.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed to go to my office, and I kept putting it off because I was so intensely working.
Shouldn't be putting it off. It's therapy. It's therapy. It's therapy. Keep saying it. It's therapy. Yes. Okay. Sell yourself again. Why should we all watch and subscribe to you?
Because I love to make new friends. And when you got me, I call myself a sticky friend. because you're stuck with me when you get me.
You mean like a bogey?
What's that?
Oh, hang on. What do you guys call it? Booger. Like a booger?
No, let's say more like.
I have to ask. She said she was sticky. It's the first thing that came to my mind.
How about more like my tape collection?
Foam tape and double-sided tape and tape.
Or the red tape.
I cannot believe how much I'm salivating watching you bring up craft supplies. Okay, so you hear that? We should go and subscribe because she likes new friends and she likes to create. And sorry,
probably get one of my cards at some point for some reason or another if you become my friend.
Randomness. It's nice to have randomness.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Oh, bear with me. Can you hurry up and move, please? I'm so sorry. You've got your little intruder. I've got mine. Oh, for heaven's sake. Right. Okay, here's your chance to advertise once again. If my staff can take note right now, please, to Kelly's answer, it'd be really appreciated. Okay, Kelly, prepare to advertise. Apart from the two people that you've already mentioned, are there any other crafters, designers, etc., that you particularly look up to? Doesn't have to be YouTube based, it can be outside YouTube, but is there anyone in particular that you aspire to?
You know, honestly, it's a lot of memories with my mom that inspires me.
Aww.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The crafting that I always did with my mom. She was a knitter. I'm not a knitter, but she did all kinds of floral arrangements and just, matter of fact, I do have a wreath. Not that her and I made, but that I made, that she would have made if you know, it would have been in her realm. And yeah, I just really was inspired by my mom, and so I those memories.
Well, I can't put Mum's link below.
No,
but I can put a little memoriam kind of little sentence kind of together. If my staff member reminds me, please wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I love that answer. You're the first person that hasn't said somebody particularly on YouTube. You've gone outside of. So well done you. I love that answer. That's wonderful.
There's so many amazing YouTube crafters. So, you know, to really point, I mean, I do point Sam out at Mixed Up Crafts, but there's other ones that I'll go, I like that idea, you know. But no, my mom was an amazing crafter. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Okay. I dread to ask this. Kevin might perk his ears up with this one, maybe. When was the last time you cleaned or purged your craft room? See, I told you. I knew it was coming.
Sorry.
My daughter did it before she left home, and she's been gone.
No. When did you last clean? Look, I knew that was coming.
Well, weird.
Nope. Okay. No, I will say though, I have been purging my stickers and things like that. So bits and pieces, because I did send my daughter this huge box of stickers and embellishments.
Oh, well done.
because actually I sent two of my daughters some because they were wanting some of my crafting. So okay, that was just like a couple of weeks ago. But the whole room, no. But certain spots.
It counts though. I mean, if you go through a particular thing, like if we were to say your glitter glues and Nouveau drops, let's purge. I mean, there'd be a lock on mine with chains and it'd be in the safe. But, you know, clearing out one particular bit, that's purging. We'll go with it. Yours was stickers and it was 2 weeks ago and you gave them to your daughter, never to be seen again. Okay. Well done. When is the time that you feel most creative? Is there a particular time of day or a particular day or after you've done something or after something you've seen? When's your most creative? Ba-ding!
If I'm sitting alone, it's in the evening. Like after supper, when we're just sitting here, you know, could be watching TV, forget it, you know. But my favorite time is when I'm with a friend, like when Dorothy comes over. That's,
Oh, and then you can back ideas off each other.
Exactly.
Okay, so if that's when you're the most creative, how do you combat creative blocks? Because we all get them. Every now and again, you're just like, ugh, I want to do something, but ugh. How do you combat that?
I go on to Mixed Up Crafts. And I do. Sam is amazing. And I go on to hers and I'm like, okay. And what I'll do is I'll start with something small, for instance, like this playground card that I made. And then my juices start flowing and then I can go on to something larger like these.
Then you can continue with the town.
Yeah.
I think by the sounds of it, it's going to be near impossible, but I think we ought to try and get Sam up here as well. We need to get a good old poke onto Sam and see if she'll come in.
She's amazing. She is actually featured in one of your craft magazines. Sam Colott.
I'm gonna have to give her a proper nudge, methinks. Okay. What do you do to keep yourself? I'm dreading finishing this question. Yourself, your space, and your time organized.
I am not organized.
I knew that was coming.
I am not organized at all. But you know what? Okay. When my kids were little and at home, I was organized. We're empty nesters. I don't have to be organized. Do what I want. I'm retired.
I love that answer. There's no kids here. Why do I have to be organized? Let me be.
Yeah, I could just do it.
I love it. Okay. We're going to expand on a question that we asked slightly earlier so that you can expand on the answer a little bit. We live right now in such a mass-produced society. Why should people continue to make things by hand? What's the point?
Kevin, I
Kevin,
was trying to think of the word that for instance, I'm gonna, because the word is not coming to me. When you have, say, an anniversary party, and you're getting 6 of the same card because everybody's going to the same store to buy the card. You know, this way, I'm making a card. You're not going to get the same one twice. You know, so it's not mass produced. It's an individual thought-provoking card.
Personalized.
Yeah. Mhm.
I hope people are listening to that. Remember, whatever your craft is, it is one of a kind. Even if you make two that look the same, they're not, because there'll be a slight imperfection on one, or
I
one
can
of.
show you an example.
Oh yes, yeah, we got examples again. Let's make a big. Kevin, behave.
This is the exact same card and looks totally different.
He's laughing in the background.
Yep.
You stick a bag over his head, Kelly.
The comment I put in there.
Oh, so here's this card.
I so wish I could make you bigger again.
And this one has a tie opening. And you can put treats, candy or whatever in there. And it ties with a little bit of rope and opens. This is the exact same card. I call the bones. But instead of the tie, I put Velcro on the top.
Thinking outside of the box for the box.
Mm-hmm. So there's, the same card done totally different.
Love it. And they were only done the other day, guys. And if you want to see how they're done, you know what to do. Hint,
Mm-hmm.
hint, wink, wink.
Mm-hmm. Come on over.
What is your number one craft tip, or the best craft tip you've actually been given? Either or. Might be the same one, but never know.
Have fun. Make it fun. Like, don't stress. Even though I do, I'm bad for that. And I throw things out because I'm not using one of my, Kevin says, using one of my tools properly. I shall elaborate into that a little bit more.
Seriously, he needs a bag. Hang on, I'm just let me make it big.
So
there you go.
This little machine here.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a large one too, but this one's a lot of fun. Anyway,
size isn't everything.
Yeah. I was twisting it, and before it went completely through, I let go of this, and I chipped a little bone right here with the handle when it hit me.
Yeah.
So use it properly.
I've got to say, I've done exactly the same with my big shot and pulled it out and whacked my own chin as I took it out, and I won't be doing it again.
Yeah.
You called yourself on that one. I was talking about the envelope maker. Remember you got
envelope maker. Ooh. Yes.
My envelope maker.
Yes. Let's see this envelope maker. Yes, it's almost the same as mine.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I was struggling trying to put this on each side of the paper.
Yeah.
And I watched Sam at Mixed Up Crafts and I went, why did I make it so difficult?
What were you doing?
So, just in case some of your viewers aren't sure, it gives you the size of envelope that you want, what size you have to cut the paper, and then what size you have to punch to make your score lines right here. Well, for instance, say we had to put it at 4.5 and punch and score. I'm doing it backwards. Then I was thinking, okay, well, then I twist the paper, but I'm not getting it the same number here as over here. So then I'm twisting the paper and I'm like, you only have to use that measurement the first cut.
Oh, Kelly, Oh,
I was just like, why did that go over my head? Why was that so difficult?
for those that are slightly confused, that is a punch board, or classed as a punch board, and has a little groove in it. You make a piece of paper into a square. You line that piece of paper up to the measurement that it gives you. You score down the groove. You turn the paper. You score again. You turn the paper. You score again. Turn the paper one last time. Score again. Fold, and you have an envelope. It's amazing. So simple. And poor Kelly got it wrong.
And like, how simple? Like, really?
Oh, bless you. Oh, I so want to pat you on the head.
Kevin just had to remind me of that one.
Oh dear. I on the odd card craft that I do, I get the punch board out and show people how easy it is. Maybe I should give you a lesson at one point.
I'm going to do a video on how to make envelopes, because there's got to be other people out there that just...
And don't forget the little rounded corners as well.
Yeah, I did know that. I did know.
Oh, you knew that, but then we're all good. Okay, right. Let's move on, because otherwise we're going to run out of time. We're babbling. Sorry, guys. Okay. If your craft room could get a makeover, people love this question. Love it. You might hate it. If your craft room could get a makeover with no expense spared, you have 20 million Canadian dollars, you're going to have the craft room of your dreams. Describe it.
Oh, I'm going to have one of those great big white cabinets that close up, that's got all the drawers for all your papers. And I'm going to have another long shelf for all my glues. Oh. And I'm going to have pretty curtains. Oh. So
we've got a cupboard and curtains at the moment. Okay. And white.
And bright. I love bright colors. Not in my regular part of my home, but in crafting. Bright colors. And all my tools set that I can just grab and not have to go and get out.
You do realise, though, that there's one technical hitch with that. You'd have to be organised, Kelly. Such a little bit of a contradiction there. I'd love it if I could just grab my tool because it's right there. Yeah, but you're not organised. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So true. So
what you'd need are like the little elves from the Elves and the Shoemaker, that as soon as you've done everything, they put them all back exactly where you need them to be, and you can just walk out the room and you know it's done.
Absolutely.
Maybe if you had the money, you could pay some elves. It's an idea.
There we go.
What occasion or holiday do you like to craft for the most?
Christmas.
Straight in over Christmas. Is that for the bling or is that for something else?
I love to give at Christmas. Our children all live in another province. So we don't get to see them at Christmas time. We've got grandchildren. We don't get to see them at Christmas time. So it's typically we send things from Amazon or we just send cash. So I love to make, like I did this for Easter, but I made one of these into, oh no, it wasn't Easter, it was Christmas. I made one of these into a gingerbread house for Dorothy for Christmas.
Oh, I hope she didn't eat it.
It's probably on my channel, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be.
If
yes,
it is, somebody go find it and go watch.
Yep. So I just love to give. Dorothy and I make paper crafting gifts for our pastors every year, for families that have children. We've made, we have one family from our church right now. Oh, mom is in the hospital, not doing good from COVID. She got 5 small children. I went and I got a shoebox and I put cardstock and stickers and scissors and glue and just made them a goodie box of crafts for the kids to do. Yeah. So, but I love to do that at Christmas time. So I tend to do it to families around here.
But remember what she said earlier, guys. It's not just Christmas that she gives. She gives all year round, because the majority of her crafts, they're not for her. They're for other people.
They are.
So watch that space.
Yeah.
Is there a particular crafting trend that you've really not liked?
I don't do trends. I just do what comes to mind, what I love to do. If I like it, I do it. I don't get into trends. I don't even know. Like, people will say to me, this type of stamp or that. I don't even know that. I just go, oh, I like that stamp.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into name brands or trends, so I don't know any of that.
The good thing with AliExpress is you go looking for one particular type of thing and you end up with 20. Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry for the microphone. Cat incoming. Okay. I don't know if no, we're not going to class it. Nouveau Drops is not a tool; it's a material. Mm-hmm. So, what is your favorite crafting tool?
My die cutting machines. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why?
Oh, there's so much you can make. Like, just like you saw the box of my dies. Like, there's just such a variety that you can do with it, and it's just so much fun.
So, for those that have no clue what a die cutting machine is, would you like to explain?
I can. Mine is right here.
Big shot in the house.
Okay. Kevin,
are you going to do a demo?
I'm going to get Kevin to put the camera down a little bit just to show you.
Oh, thank you, Kevin.
Yeah.
There.
Well, I just.
Yeah. And I'll just grab a scrap paper.
Sorry, folks. Okay, I got to move the. How's that?
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just demonstrate a real quick one. Just grab whatever one.
Do you want to show the cutter first so that we can see what's going on the paper?
Okay, so you've got 2 plates, and mine are well loved.
Looks so much straighter than mine.
I put a piece of white paper just so that it doesn't mark my work. Then you've got your platform. So when you lay it like this is for when you're doing your thin cut dies. If you were to open it and not use this one, you would be using an embossing folder. And then so each layer has different uses.
It's a different thickness depending on what you're using in the machine.
Yeah. So we've got, you put one of your plates down. And where did my scissors go?
I think this is the very first demo we've had in here, actually. So this is good.
Oh, cool. So I'm just going to cut just a scrap paper. All right, so we've got one of the plates, piece of paper. Your die shape goes with the cut down. Put your next plate over top. So you're sandwiching your die, and then you just roll it. And
Rolling. Keep rolling.
There we
She was
go.
very naughty. You're supposed to put it all the way through so you don't bend your plates.
I'm just doing it quick, but yes. And I do that. I do that. Honestly, I do. I'm just doing it quickly right now.
It's not my plates.
No, I do. I just am doing it real quick. But yes, I agree.
Getting out the pokey tool. Very important tool.
So there is.
There you go.
Your little basket of flowers.
And then from there you can colour, decorate, or leave as is.
Yeah.
I love die cutting machines. Well done. Well demonstrated, Kelly. Thank you.
This is my brand new one. You were just the first to see me cut it.
Yeah. Virgin die. Woo woo.
Well, it's more really for Easter because it's,
Not necessarily.
Or a lady.
Saying a puppy's only for Christmas. No.
Yeah. I just see it as Easter.
Potato.
Yes. You can put the camera back up, hon.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Thank you, apprentice. Okay, we've got time for one more question. So you are going to pick the question that is going to be asked.
Okay.
So pick a number between 38 and 82.
72.
Can you hear? Look, I'm going through the pages. And Beanie's looking at me like, what the heck is going on? Oh, there she goes. Sorry for the mic. Sorry. Right, 72. If you could name a craft... Oh, hang on. That's a time up. But I started, so I'll finish. If you could name a craft product or have your own crafting line, what would it be called?
Wow.
Badass crafters.
Kevin!
Thankfully, I didn't hear that. I'm sure somebody did, but thankfully I didn't.
Kelly's Corners.
Would that be corners with a K?
Yes.
Look at her going all old school. Kelly's Corners. Okay. Right, my dear. We're now at the end of my portion of the interview. So now let's turn to the questions from our live supporters. We have a maximum of 15 minutes here. So, guys, if you've still got questions, hit me with them because I'm going to start asking what has been said so far. And if we've still got time, we will grab what's still in the chat. So, in we go. What year did you actually start your entire channel? Was it 2018? Or did you start before that?
17 or 18. It was either 2017 or 2018.
I'll give you the answer.
Kevin's going to give me the proper answer, but I know it was 17 or 18.
Bless him. Okay, so we'll come back to that then. Okay. Hunting through for questions. You got a lot of compliments. I'm throwing them away for the moment. Hunting for the questions. Your adoring husband was the first one to ask a question. Kevin. Kelly, Is there an end to buying craft supplies? I mean, come on, Kevin, you knew the answer.
I knew the answer to that.
You knew the answer.
October 7th, 2017 was my first introduction video.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I filmed it with my phone up like this.
Well, you've got to start somewhere, right? And as we go, we upgrade.
Yes,
I know one day I will.
We now have 2 GoPros that we use. We don't use our phone.
You show off. Show off. All these monetized people with their showy offy technology.
Well, the reason that we got the GoPros is because of all our kids living in other provinces, and we'd be filming and they would phone. We have to use cameras. We can't use our phones anymore.
Although we may start using my own.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Okay. I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing. I've just said that I've had to scroll through quite a few compliments to hunt out the questions. There are no questions. Like, nobody has. So you've either been really, really good with your answers and filled people in, or people are sat there with their gobs wide open going, oh, I'm not sure which it is. But the compliments I will throw at you rather shortly.
No.
So, guys, I will give you 2 minutes. Get some questions in quick, or else it'll be too late. Well, let's say it's not going to be too late, because you can go over to Kelly and ask yourself.
I have the community page on mine now, so you can always ask me there.
There you go. Does she reuse the stencils formed from the die out? Oh, yeah, of course, the negatives. Do you use the negatives as well?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I have, but it's not a habit. No.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I should get into that.
Give it to her. Give her trouble.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you use everything. Don't waste anything.
Okay, I will promise to start to try to remember to do that.
I promise to start to try to remember. I'm not sure how to take that statement, really, but okay. You kind of, this is my own question, because I'm giving it the 2 minutes. You've stated that you've got multiple die cutting machines, because you said
yes, I have 2. I also have this mini.
So the mini one, why have you got the mini one when you've got the big one? What's the
this
preference?
One is great if, for instance, I didn't have to bring out the big machine. I could have done this just on my little machine. I don't have to keep bringing out the big one if I'm just doing tiny little things.
Would you take it on holiday with you, just so that you could make a card while you're on holiday? Because it's little, you know.
I would. Yes, I would. And you just gave me a good idea, because
sorry, Kevin. So sorry.
When this whole world messes over, I'm going to be doing that.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I do this on holidays.
What machine? I'm guessing this is die cutting machine. But what machine would you recommend for a beginner?
The a paper cutter and a scoreboard. Those are the 2 things that
any particular brand or style?
Again, I don't worry about brands. I don't really typically care. I do happen to have the Martha Stewart scoreboard.
Oh no, she wants brand names. We don't do brand names. It's just whatever you can get your mitts on, Heidi.
Yeah.
Whatever you can get your mitts on.
Yeah, I really don't care about that.
Oh, I have to say, I apologise. Normally I say the person's name who's asking the question. This is from Kitty Mum Crochet. Oh, guillotine!
You know, These are just simple tools. And, now I do go to it's called Michael's Craft Store, to get these kind of things because I use them so much. I do pay the bigger money for this kind of stuff. However, I know here in Canada, for instance, at our Dollarama store, you can get a small cutting board for $4. So, and AliExpress has small ones that are cheap too. If you're not, if you're not a daily crafter like I am, you can get the cheaper things. It's not that big of a deal.
You can start off small, and as you get accustomed to it, you can build up.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm going to close down this spotlight. Kelly, please stay where you are. Please. Thank you to everyone that has joined us at this time, and for the couple of questions that you've asked, and the 10 million compliments, which will be passed to Kelly in a moment. And also, of course, a thank you to those that are watching the replay, because it really helps both myself and it helps Kelly and possibly Kevin in the background too. So Kelly, please stay where you are. And to everyone else, thank you very, very much for joining us, and hope to see you at the next spotlight. For now, take care and thank you very much. See you later, guys.